In this tutorial we add some error checking for the database deletes and the database updates to the edit product page. This is super similar to what we did on the add product page. So what I'm going to do is go over here and grab one of the panels and then just take this and modify it. So I'll have this panel fail and I'll take this code and then copy it to my edit products page. And again, it's going to be invisible unless we need it, so I'm just going to stick it down here at the bottom of the page. Okay, so I'm going to call this one panel delete fail, and then we'll change the code here, or the text that says we're trying to delete the product from the database, and then we'll have our LBL delete error, and our command admin will return us to the admin page. Our command retry will say turn to edit product page. Then I'm going to copy this panel and paste it in again, and this time call it panel. That was delete fail. This one will be panel update fail. The following error we're trying to delete. We're trying to okay, and then I'm just going to call this CMD admin 2 and CMD retry 2. Oh, and then call this one label LBL update error. Okay, so that puts the panels and the things we need on the page. Now we need to update the code. So I'm going to go again from our add product code and just copy some of this. And this is the main chunk I want right here. And I'm going to go here to my edit products VB code, and I already have the sections in here. So I already have, let's see, item updated from details view 1. I actually wanted to get one other here. Let's do the other one first. Oh, maybe I don't have it on here. So I want to go to grid view 1 and then row deleted, I believe. And we'll paste this in here. And we'll call this panel delete fail LBL delete error. And we don't have a success panel. So what we're going to do here is, let me see, that's complain about that label name. LBL delete error, that looks correct. Okay, there, it's gone away. Okay, so if we have an error where we're trying to delete this, then what we're going to do is make this panel visible, and we're going to hide the grid view panel. So grid view 1 dot visible equals false. And if it's okay, then what we'll do is set grid view 1 dot visible to true. So actually we don't really need to do that. So again, if everything's okay, nothing happens. Otherwise we just add that error code in and pop up that panel. And then when we have the button presses, then, and let's just go copy it from here, from the add product VB So this admin click, if they click on the admin button, then we will take them to the default page, which is in the admin folder, and then we'll also say copy the other button for the retry. So if they click the retry button on that panel, then we will say hide the delete error panel. See, panel delete, what do we call that guy? Delete fail. We'll hide him, and we will show grid view 1. So if we want to stop watching here, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Well, I'm sorry, it's not exactly the same thing for the details view. So that code, I believe, is already in here, or is it not? Where we do the item updating. So I'm going to copy this error checking code, and paste it in down here. So now, rather than just always changing, toggling the view, I'm only going to toggle the view if there's no errors. If there is an error, then I'm going to say the panel update fail should be visible, and the details view 1 should be hidden. Not visible is true. And our LBL, and we'll change our update error text to that. And then the last thing to do is to copy the code for our 2 buttons. So copy that. And then let's CMD admin 2. We also need to change that here. Admin 2 and retry 2. So admin 2 will still take us back to the admin page. If we on this retry 2, then we just want to make sure that we're dealing with the update panel in the details view. Oh, you know what? I need to change one thing too, because this is not just details view 1. We had a panel there, I believe. I'll go check that. Well, you can. I'm not going to hold the video for that. So it's showing one other error here for the LBL update error. Let's just go check that label name. LBL update error. I don't know why he's not picking that up. Okay, I think that'll resolve itself here in a little bit. So that's the end of this this tutorial.